It's Reezy, owner of the Reason Sports Network, reporting live at St. John Bosco High School. And in today's matchup, we have the number 18th ranked Bishop Gorman Gales facing against the unranked St. John Bosco Braves. In last week's game, Laron Dimes was dominant. He had 7 catches, 101 yards, and 4 touchdowns. And on top of that, he made an impact on defense and on special teams. Laron has been unbelievable this year, so much so that he's become the number 1 player on the Gatorade National Player of the Year Award watch list. We aren't even halfway through the season, and Laron getting an accomplishment like this shows that he's on to something special. But Laron isn't letting the hype get to his head. He's been extremely focused this entire time. He also just started basketball practice for Bishop Gorman High School as well. Currently, their gym is being renovated, so they've been practicing and they will be playing their games at UNLV this year. Laron has aspirations of playing in the NFL and the NBA, so him practicing both sports at the same time really doesn't make that much of a difference to him. Laron has been focused on staying in shape and being in his best possible shape. Laron plays both ways in football and a sport like basketball where you naturally play both ways and run the entire game. It's imperative that you stay in shape, and Laron has been doing a great job of that ever since he was a youngin', to be honest with you. He has football practice soon. Before football practice would start, he would get a couple shots up, put on his pads, and then hit the field. During the preparation week, Laron watched a lot of film on St. John Bosco, and something that he consistently saw was that the quarterback threw certain routes out of certain formations, and Laron picked up on some tendencies, and he knew that he would have the opportunity to pick off some passes in this game, and he went absolutely crazy during football practice this week. He studied so much Bosco film that he told the coaches he didn't even need to practice offense this week, all defense. Laron looked amazing during defensive practice though. He was knocking the ball out of receivers' hands, he was getting pick sixes, he was smacking guys, reading coverages correctly. He did it all. He got better during practice this week, and he got his teammates better. After their final walkthrough, Bishop Gorman would load the charter bus, leave Las Vegas to go to Southern California to face against the St. John Bosco Braves. Welcome to Bellflower, California, where we have the St. John Bosco Braves facing up against the Bishop Gorman Gales. 2 historically great high school football programs, one from California, one from Nevada. Now this season, Bishop Gorman's defense is great, top 12 in every single category. Their offense is so-so, while Bosco's defense is straight up awful, while their offense is so-so. At this game, we'll have 2 college coaches in attendance, both from the ACC. One coach is from the University of Pittsburgh, and on the other hand, the other coach is from Clemson University. Both guys are scouts for their respective schools. Ball is kicked off, Laron Dimes takes it out of the end zone, makes one cut, actually has a little bit of space, but gets to the 15-yard line. Gorman offense driving 85 yards, I don't know if they can do it. It'd be 3rd down and 5 right here, and Laron Dimes is lined up in the slot. Zone coverage coming from Bosco, but the quarterback ends up getting sacked, putting Laron Dimes and the Gorman defense on the field. It'd be 3rd down and 10 right here, score 0-0. Dimes, inside leverage, Wirish with time, decides to test Laron with the unbelievable pick. This right here, straight up baiting the quarterback, size, and athleticism. That's why Laron Dimes has an interception on Wyrich's first pass of the game. He has inside leverage the whole time. Wide receiver breaks to the outside. Quarterback thinks he's open, but Laron is 6'8", and he runs a 4.2 40. You're not about to fit a football over a guy that tall and that explosive. It's just not going to happen. Gorman would get the ball back. It'd be 3rd down and 11. Zone coverage. Laron Dimes finds a soft spot. 19-yard reception. They were playing cover 3. Laron got his man just to hesitate just a tad bit. And it's a 1st down once again for the Gorman Gales. 1st and 10. They're moving the ball on this drive. Dimes isn't known to be the best route runner in this world, but you got to give him credit right there. 3rd down and 8. Laron Dimes, jump ball, ends up getting picked off. That right there is Laron's fault. Now I know you're 180 pounds, but you're 6'8", bro. You have to box him out. You got to give him a good target and catch that ball. 1st down and 10. Laron redirects after seeing that the running back has the ball, ends up making the tackle after he trips up and falls. 2nd down and 2. And that would pretty much be the end of the 1st quarter. Score is still 0-0. Gorman versus St. John Bosco here in Bellflower, California. 3rd down and 11. Bosco running the screen. Laron Dimes chasing after the running back. Jones ends up getting tackled behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to punt once again. They punt it off to Laron Dimes. He has the ball right here. Going to his left. Trying to outrun the defense. He can't right there. You are not going to out-athlete this Bosco team. 1st down and 10. Quarterback has time. Laron Dimes open downfield. Catches the rock. Walks into the end zone untouched. 52-yard touchdown reception for Laron Dimes and Bishop Gorman. Their 1st touchdown of the game. And that's what happens when you give a linebacker deep responsibilities. It just doesn't make any sense. You got number 10 running right up the seams, and 53 has no chance to get there. 0. And they were talking trash about Laron before this game. The whole student section, everybody. He just quieted up the crowd right here. Gorman has the lead, up 7-0, 2nd down and 11. They hand it off to Jones. Jones has the rock and Laron takes him down. Desmond Jones, a subscriber to the channel with a 4-yard gain, forcing a 3rd down and 7. Laron locked up with a tight end, ends up getting cooked. That's what happens when you don't take tight ends serious. Laron felt like, yeah, I could just out-athlete this dude. I don't really need to cover him. I can keep my eyes on the quarterback the whole time. Well, they beat you on that play. A.J. Wyrich has time, trying to find somebody. Steps up in the pocket, fires downfield, picked off. Leaky Johnson, a subscriber to the channel, the 4-star cornerback. And this was just a bad decision from the quarterback. Leaky Johnson is all over him. He has safety help. You throw the ball on the line, it's obviously going to get picked off. 2nd and 5. Handed to Laron on the jet sweep with a whole lot of green grass. Laron Dimes going down the sideline. One man to beat, ends up breaking the tackle. Still on his feet. And Laron Dimes is going to go all the way for a 76-yard touchdown run. He's made an impact in every single aspect in this game. Well, not special teams so much, but he's been dominant on offense and defense. Just look at the speed right here. One man to beat, breaks the tackle, stays in bounds, goes inside to make sure he doesn't step out of bounds, and gets to the paint. What a play from number 10. 1st down and 10, 1:30 left to go in the 2nd quarter. Laron Dimes with inside leverage, still locked up his man. He was playing off coverage, had his eyes to the quarterback the whole time, and he just shut him down. Laron isn't just fast, he also has great change of direction ability. Planted his foot in the ground, and there was no way the quarterback could have completed that pass. 2nd down and 10. Wyrich drops back. Laron playing the flats, gets to the tight end and puts him down on the ground immediately, forcing a 3rd down and 8 with 1 minute left to go in the 1st half. The Gorman secondary locks down these wide receivers and the quarterback is forced to throw it away. And they punt it to Laron right here. He catches the rock, going to his left. Now he goes to his right, trying to out-athlete this defense. And he actually gets a little bit of separation. Gets to around the 50-yard line with a chance to score with 53 seconds left in the 1st half. 1st down and 10 from around the 30-yard line. Laron Dimes running up the seams. Jump ball. Corner tries to make a play. But Laron said no, sir. 1st down and goal Gorman. 5 catches, 127 yards, 25 yards per catch. 1 receiving touchdown, 76 rushing yards on the ground, all in the 1st half. Laron lined up in a slot right here. They give it to him on a jet sweep, and he, nice spin move to get into the end zone. And that's a very talented player that he spun on. That's Luke Tingler, a Patreon member, one of the most talented seniors. But that would be the end of the 1st half. Bishop Gorman is up 21-0 over St. John Bosco. It's halftime though, and this halftime report is brought to you by the Reason Sports Network Universe. If you want to make a character that appears on this channel, then make sure you stay tuned for the next minute or so. You can be a character in the Reason Sports Network universe. We make content for high school, college, and the pros. You can submit a form. The link will be in the description. However, if you sign up with Patreon, you'll have a lot more customization and control over your character. The link will be in the description. You can also view your player's season and career stats online. The link will be in the description. I also added a social media feature for the universe to be more immersive. The link to that video will also be in the description. If you don't have Patreon but you still want to be featured on the channel more, then make sure you're active in the comment section. You being consistently active reminds me to put you on the channel in some way. When you submit a form, your character will be put in the universe. You can see yourself in a live stream or video when teams play, but it's highly unlikely that you'll see me controlling your player throughout a game if you don't have Patreon. Signing up with Patreon gives you control over attributes, accessories, gives you a GTA face, control over your backstory, and you'll be one of the best players in the universe. Also remember, anybody with a period next to their name means that they are a subscriber to the channel, and anybody with an apostrophe next to their name means that they are a Patreon member. But let's get on with this halftime report. If I'm being honest with you, it's been one guy carrying Gorman throughout this game, and that's number 10. He's done it on offense, defense, special teams. Now I know the Gorman secondary has played well in totality, but it's been Laron Dimes making plays on the ground, making plays through the air, making plays in special teams, making plays on defense. He's been all over the field today, and he's the reason why Gorman is up 21-0 at halftime. Third quarter, 2nd and 12. Gorman comes out in a 3-down look. Laron has inside leverage. They sent the tight end in motion. Wyrich drops back. Laron Dimes with another interception. And I think this one's going to be a pick 6. He's going all the way. Untouched. Laron Dimes, his first pick 6 of his high school career. This is something that he routinely did in youth ball, and he just did it once again. Now, AJ Wyrich, on the other hand, 19 passing yards and 3 interceptions. That is not a good look, my guy. 28-0. Gorman is up, spanking him. First down and 10. Screen pass coming from Bosco. Laron reads it and he picks it off again. His second pick 6 of the game. Back-to-back plays. Laron Dimes. He reads the screen immediately, puts his foot in the ground, plants, and jumps right in front of the running back. Sheesh. Unbelievable pick 6. This had a lot to do with film study. Laron knows that in this formation, they like to run the slip screens to his side. Plant his foot in the ground, attack the football, and just jumped right in front of it. He snatched it from him. What a play. 3 interceptions in one game. Not even a month in the season yet, Dimes has 4 picks, which I'm pretty sure leads all high school football leaders. 1st and 10. Dimes covers his man pretty well. Wyrich throws it to the sideline. Robel Adamu. 13-yard reception on the play. My guy gotta be from East Africa. Shout out to Robel. Wyrich drops back, dumps it off to Cortez. Cortez in open field, but Laron smacked him on that play. Sheesh, what a hit. Dumped it off to him. Thought he had some space in the open field, but Laron came right after him and delivered a CTE hit. Sheesh. After playing a ridiculous amount of man in the first half, Gorman is playing a good amount of zone right here. Laron does a great job of covering 2 guys, but it's an open man near the pylon, and Purvis with a 25-yard reception. It's now 3rd down and goal. Gorman's up 35-0 with 1:30 left to go in the 3rd. Option play. Dimes goes after the running back, expecting to have help inside, but he doesn't. So it's a 3-yard touchdown run. Bosco gets their first points of the game. Laron Dimes on the kickoff right here, trying to go to the outside. A spin move, got to around the 25-yard line. The offense would do nothing, and they would give the ball back to Bosco. 1st down and 10. Dimes inside leverage. They try to run another screen. Dimes almost had another pick, but luckily the ball got there just in time. And that would be the end of the 3rd quarter. Many guys like myself expected Gorman to win this game. Not by this much though. Gorman's looking like one of the 10 best teams in high school football. 35-7. It's looking like Gorman will finish this game 4-0, and Bosco will finish this game 0-2. 4th down and 2, they're going for it right here. 1 receiver on the football field. Wyrich pitches it on the option. Jones has it, and they blow it up. Turnover on downs. After this series, the Gorman coaching staff told Laron that they didn't need him on offense anymore. Offense still went down the field, scored a touchdown, but Bosco will have the chance to score right here. 3rd down and 4, screen pass. Laron Dimes reads it immediately and ends up smacking the running back. Tim Ayres, nothing on that play, forcing a 4th down and 4. What I love about what Laron did on this play is that he planted his foot in the ground like he was running a route or something and made the play. Plant his foot down and just smacked him. The body control to bend inside and make the play. But that would be the end of the game. Bishop Gorman spanked him. Play of the game, obviously, Laron Dimes. 2 carries, 81 yards, 5 catches, 127 yards. And on top of that, I think he had 3 interceptions, 2 for touchdowns. So in total, he had 5 touchdowns on the day. What a performance by number 10 on offense, defense, and special teams. Now let's take a look at the stat leaders of the ball game. And if y'all are new to this channel, just remember, anybody with a period next to their name means that they are a subscriber to the channel. Anybody with an apostrophe next to their name means that they are a Patreon member. Laron Dimes touched the ball twice on the ground and scored on both of those touches. 2 carries for 81 yards, 40 yards per carry, and most of that came from that one 76-yard run that he had on that jet sweep. Receiving, he carried the show today. 5 catches, 127, 25 yards per catch. And after they got up big, they really didn't even have to throw the ball. They just kept it on the ground. It really just burned the clock out. On defense, 7 solo tackles, 1 TFL, 3 interceptions for 46 yards, 2 defensive touchdowns. Unbelievable ball game today from Dimes. We watched a lot of film and it paid off. Asani Hampton, Hakeem Taylor, Leaky Johnson, y'all see all the subscribers and Patreon members that did their thing today. Bosco, on the other hand, AJ Wyrich did not have his best game. 4 picks, even though he had 76% completion percentage. They couldn't really run the ball with Desmond Jones. Receiving, Desmond Jones had the most catches, but he only had 6 yards. The receivers, they couldn't perform. Purvis, Walters, Adamu, nothing. Defensively, we have some subscribers that had decent games, but nothing too much. Like Luke Tingler, who's a Patreon member, he only had 3 solo tackles. He's a 4-star recruit, by the way. Jalen Jordan, another subscriber. Mike Tedford, subscriber that had an interception. Delonte Davenport, the old Patreon member that did not have his best game today. But anyways, it's Reezy, owner of the Reason Sports Network. Make sure y'all like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you click on the post notification bell too.